This is chapter 2.3, page 90, and I'm going to do number 3, 5, 7, and 9. Let's start with number 3. Now, it says that use deductive reasoning to make a statement about the picture. Well, deductive reasoning is where it's just a fact, something that is there, it's the truth. We don't need to prove anything. And number 3, something we can deduce is that the door is closed, right? It's closed. We could just say that it's a fact. The window's open. Um, this is wooden floor. So those are deductive type reasoning. That's number 3. Number 5. Now it says use the law of detachment. Make a valid conclusion. Well, remember, law of detachment is when um, P implies Q, but then when P we know P is true, then automatically Q is true. So that's what the law of detachment said. So now, right now, we're just saying this is the first statement if P then Q. So if X is greater than 12, then negative X is less than negative 12. So that's that if P Q. Now we check the second statement. If P is true, then automatically Q is true. And they're saying that the second statement right here says that the value of x is 15. So this is they're telling you that x is 15. So that's true right now, right? So if that is true, x is greater than 12. It is true because that number is greater than 12. Now if they say x is 11, then it's not a true statement. We can't use the law of detachment. Since x is 15 is greater than 12, that's true, then we know automatically q is true. So we can say that um, we could plug it in now. We could say negative. Well, we know that negative x is less than negative 12. We know that is true. So you could just plug it in and it'll be negative 15 is less than negative 12. And this is your answer right here. Number 7. Use law of syllogism. And so the law, I was called the law of S. The law of S states that if you have P implies Q, and this is if P then Q, and then you have if Q, so then let me change the color to a different color. Q will be a different color. So if P then Q, and then if Q then then R, then this is saying that P if P implies R, then R. So that's the law of S. So it's like a chain of event. If if one happens and then two, and then if two then three, then it connects together. So that means if one happened, three happens. So now let's try that with number 7 here. Well, if the rectangle has four equal side lengths, so this is P, then we know then it's a square, so this is Q. Now, if a polygon is a square, so we know that this part is Q because we're talking about square here. So it's if Q, then it's a regular polygon. So this is R right here. So P, if P, then Q, if Q, then R, then we know that P, then R. So if P, that means, and P is rectangle has four equal sides. So if a rectangle, a rect, I'm just gonna shorten it, has has four equal sides, equal sides, then then now we could go to R. Then it is a regular polygon. So this is the R right here. It is a regular polygon. That's same thing with the next number. That's same thing with number 9. So I'll keep it in the right color. If you play clarinet, so this is P, then you play woodwind. So this is Q, instrument. Now, if you play woodwind instrument, so that is the same statement as Q, so Q, then you are musician, R. So now you have a if P, then Q, if Q, then R. So then you could do if P, then R. So if P, that means number. This is number 9. If you play a clarinet, you play a clarinet. Then now you're gonna do then, and then R. So R is you are a musician.